It is a very short one. It's a little less than 7 minutes. Because it is frustrating when they do something like that. Monday night things are still pretty fun. We didn't catch anything, but it was definitely a blast. I do have my chat up on Twitch. I'm trying to remember to do this, but I don't do it anymore. Since we figured that out. If you do struggle with streaming on Twitch on your Xbox, just hop into a party, and that should fix it. If it doesn't, just go into your party settings and adjust your audio down just a notch or two. For the most, uh, it is actually pretty. Might be kind of nice, but yeah, there's so many. There's so many that and it's getting tough to decide. Increase. I always struggle with this in games. There's always so many to do all at once. I don't know. So far, oh man, this is so tough. And it's not the funnest topic to talk about, I know, but I think it's a good reminder. Or not, I don't think it really matters. And it's like, yeah, I got a little bit, maybe a little bit. Um, and friends go better than going through an actual divorce. doing It Takes Two is a good thing. Walking through the story, and after every single boss, taking time to talk about things from our marriage and how we're making it successful, and the things that we're learning about. Too. And just want to be alone, right, folks? None of you know, they're nothing compared to what's coming. And you got to be able to grow in your relationship and have the capacity. And I didn't need to go that way. Whoops. But boy, really. It's telling me to go back outside. Friends are married. Take me all the way back around. Wow, what the? Yeah, just think about that this week. It's Sunday. Take time to light on something until you don't have it anymore. And, the person that I know right now, the people that. What the frick? How am I supposed to get up? They're there. I don't even know how to get up there. People died.
Trying to run them,
And when that didn't work,
none of them survived.
chooses a course of action. Don't feel bad for somebody for. You know what I mean? I do. They're gonna die by the sword, and that's just what happens.
That's true. Then someone
Force. The unit badge was yellow on black. Didn't you fight?
Yes.
but it was disbanded decades ago. Era. What was left of it. is in Hope Town on Polvo. Good side. He's on Freestar Collective and the Rangers. Rangers. Find out what you can about those men.
Democracy. And I have a republic. A republic is where you vote for people to hold office, to make decisions for you, and they make the decisions based off governor. The governor runs the state as the ideas of a candidate. So that's why we get to hear all of this stuff that is until they take the position. And the office I'm but maybe in the grand scheme of things it isn't best or whatever. And we got to trust our leaders and to educate yourself before you vote. To learn about the candidates, how they voted. Take about a couple of hours to actually vote every time. And it doesn't matter if it's city ordinance stuff. It's what I do, and I think being an informed voter if you're going to be I mean, think about that, folks. We don't want leaders that are just
System's failing. Need help.
that's not good. Yeah, hopefully I can dock with him. I don't know who sent me. Alright.
Solid docking job there. Nice.
Yeah, what is up with this? It's a nice ship. Here we go, baby. Yeah, something's off. Them skill books. I'm taking a look at everything. Can't help myself. A lot of stuff I over now at this point. I mean, been 56 hours.
That was a hell of a thing to see.
That was it. Kind of, can I get off? Well, I don't look good either. Excuse me. Yep, just pull levers. Just signed up.
Yeah, well, if you want to keep that badge. Just got the drop on me. Hooray. There. I owe you one.
Rangers always.
Well, that's how it should be. You know, we should all have each other's back. Oh, if Come on, Chuck Norris.
Thanks. That should get me. They were pretty beat up, so. Find them again. We can't let that happen.
How are they going to be able to get away? Are you serious? Dude, Chuck. That... never be perfect. Well, I'll put it... a little freaky.
Nice to be.
Alrighty. Save, all that good stuff. Boy, wish me luck. Gonna do the best.
Drive drives down.
Okay. Some of my ship just disappeared. That was weird. Maybe there's too much stuff out there. Man, level 12s. I mean, I upgraded my stuff, but hey. Oh my word. I don't even know if I got hit. Might have just tapped something. Boop. gonna try to get all my boost jumps that I can. Looks like that's it. I got a few. I don't really want any of that. At least not yet. Ooh, nickel.
Pardon. I am just counting down the hours until I can sleep in a bed in some real gravity.
I've never thought of that. I don't think she said a word. I think that was a glitch there. And she's got nothing. Nah. There's other ships around here too. I'm not sure what was going on there. Looked like I had stuff coming out of the wrong end of my ship.
Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship.
That's funny. What was that?
And that's it. You're cleared to land at Hopetown.
Mining outpost, huh? Now there's some good stuff here. A little bit.
Landing site looks clean. Let's set it down.
Ooh, that's different.
I think one man made all of this. Nothing was here until
What?
home.
It's kind of like Vegas, except that was ran by a few families, I think. Yeah, this is impressive, though. Let's see, let's talk to the crew chief guy. He's out here, right? Somewhere. Man, no, this is actually a pretty nice place. Yeah, the guy's not here, that sucks.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Wah.
All she does is goes on and on about how her youngest has made it. Tells everyone you met me.
Friendly and incredible. Put everyone on the factory floor.
Pit stop. Let's try it.
As vital as spaceships are to these settled systems, everything would grind to a halt without the Trade Authority. If I am not mistaken, you are new here. I hope you find
I think people would
Hopetown
find
as
a way.
full of opportunity as the Trade Authority does. A marvelous place, truly laissez-faire. If you have any difficult cargo to unload, I'm happy to oblige. Security and I have come to a very equitable arrangement, beneficial to all parties.
Money.
A little of this, a little of that. Anything we can do to facilitate trade. Are you? I think we'll be the best of friends. And so, do you need anything?
Information would be nice.
I've never been much for offices or a storefront. But here, people from all over the system come here. A true crossroads. Literal music to my ear.
Oh wow, look at some of these. I love how there's always a shank. Like, just one of the most worthless. Well, maybe you can take that in and hide it somewhere. Like you could in some of the Fallout games. You could kind of sneak a shank in. Hopefully get somebody and grab their gun and then cause chaos. Remember I did that. I think it was Fallout 4. It was this hotel. And they didn't allow... Or no, it was New Vegas.
Need anything, just ask for me. Sal. Looks like another newcomer.
And yeah, they didn't
Welcome
allow
to
any
Pit
guns
Stop.
in the entire estate and
A
everything.
bit of
And
everything. What,
covered
brings you
up
to
a shank,
Hopetown?
went in there and started just knifing everybody. Almost didn't make it. I mean, it was quite the shootout for a while. Because I wiped out the whole hotel.
Well, I heard there's someone at the best defense looking for someone. No idea what it's about. I think his name is Suds. Suds? Yeah, you can't miss him. Word of warning, it can get a little rowdy here. Keep your gun holstered and there won't be any problems. Well, you just became my favorite customer. You need anything? We got more than booze here. People like to grouse, but truth is, Hopetown's the brightest spot on this planet. Deep down, all of us are beyond grateful to Mr. Hope. But the workers work hard and play hard too, so it's best not to drop your guard. There was a deep hauler, said she picked up some sort of distress call in the Charybdis system. Responding to distress calls can be quite lucrative if your ship can handle itself. There's almost always a few visitors here for Hope Tech, but mainly it's all us locals trying to get by. You got it.
Wow, that looks pretty good. It's a little flat. Oh yeah, I need to add that for my gaming news. Unreal Engine is adding like nanite or nanoparticles, which is like a different way of processing stuff for landscapes. And man, the ability to shift and move things around is pretty impressive. And it's really going to change kind of the landscape of games. It is also going to improve the rendering too, which is crazy. And so the way things are going to be structured and rendered is that there will be more rendering, there will be more detail at longer draws to distances. There'll also be more realistic clouds and skyscapes and stuff like that. And the way it's all laid out and designed is it's still actually going to take less rendering power on top of it. So people are going to be able to build more. You know what I mean? Oh man, I got excited. Like the future of games in the next several years. But yeah, they just added this updated Unreal. So devs are going to have to know how to use it and figure it out and play with it, and then they can start implementing it probably in the next couple of years.
I'm just great. Grand, really. When I signed on to be a freight captain, I was expecting long hours and dull routes. And now I'm a hair away from being executed. Or worse.
Oh, wow.
You are sincerely the answer to my prayers. So, I fly a
Needs something
rust
delivered.
bucket called the Markab for a small shipping line. It just started, really. We do bulk shipping, boring stuff like actuators and seed stock and minerals. Have you ever
All
had
that
a
stuff makes the world go
standard
around.
boring job just blow up in your face?
Yeah.
You get it then. So I just
I
got
sure
assigned to the
do.
Markov. The first shipment, slag steel. Nothing special. As soon as I left Neon and got scanned, things got crazy. Spacers, Freestar security, the works. Everyone demanding I power down, hand over the contraband, or sometimes just firing first. I skipped the system, ditched the cargo, and have been running ever since.
Wow. She had no idea what she's getting into.
I don't know. I was just flying for my life. But some bad people want it. It gets even worse. A tracker just landed and I just know he's hunting a bounty. Me. But the trick is,
man.
everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database yet. All they got is my last name, Fahim. So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim of the Markab,
Oh
maybe
my.
you can deal with the tracker?
Hey, any opportunity to use a gun? I mean, help people. Absolutely, I love helping people.
You are the best.
Shoot
This thing has
out!
everything they know about me. It's not much. He's the one with the cowboy hat. Just stay safe. Thank you.
Is it Sam? Is it Sam? One with the cowboy hat.
Howdy.
Howdy.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust? I'm sure they didn't want to die any more than you did. It's a pointless and stupid waste of life, but they brought it on themselves. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free. No, and I can't get answers as to why not. I'm sure Mr. Hope has his reasons.
Oh yeah, I bet
Sure,
he does.
I'll be right here when you want to head up.
Let's go see if we can find that tracker. Either pay him off or have a shootout.
Keep an eye on your valuables.
That certainly is part of the issue, though, in life, too. I mean, sometimes you really don't know what you're getting into, so it's always good to ask questions, man. Because, yeah, there's tons of scams and other issues, and... Excuse me, it's horrible. There we go.
Can't protect your own. You don't belong here.
Yes. What?
Yes. As dives go, this place ain't bad. I'm new in town. You look like you just
Ernesto.
got in too, right? What's your name, stranger? Might buy you a drink.
Wow.
Friends call me Ernesto. Actually, everyone does. Because it's my name and all. And you? A little of this, a little of that. I like to keep busy. Fahim, huh? Came in on that ship, the Markab? I bet you didn't know it. But I'm a tracker. And I'm here for your
Here we go.
Two ways this can go.
Let's dig.
You know the drill.
You're dead.
Bounty says you made off with a haul of medical supplies. Meant for orphans. Or something.
What?
I get a bonus if I turn the shipment in sight unseen. I figure they're in the markup. Looks like a place that doesn't mind some color. Or you can surrender.
That's horrible.
I trank you up, deliver you, they kill you. Nobody ever picks that option. You're not walking away from this.
I sure am. Ooh! What a burn. Dude, he is one tough bugger. That sucks. Alright. Let's see, I got Sam here. Man, his health is insane. Yeah, can I just shoot this guy? What's up? For some reason, that went a lot better. Got him. Thank you very much. I took care of it. Well, maybe I don't want this because yeah, I probably don't want this. Let's reload. Oh gosh, dang it. Because yeah, with everybody angry at me, I just randomly shot somebody in the head. That sucks. But yeah, the amount of health that he has after you talk to him, it's like 4 or 5 times as much. It's crazy. It's like, dude, really?
I'm new in town. You? What's your name, stranger? I buy you a drink.
That's dumb.
Fahim, huh? I bet you didn't know. 2 ways this can... Yeah. But something don't sit right.
You're going down, pal.
Sorry, nothing personal.
I don't have any grenades left. Oh, he's running. He's running. Enjoying it on the ground so far. Wow, that's nice. It's all like plated and everything.
Drinking. We don't
Sorry
want
for the
any more
mess.
trouble. Might be best if you leave for now.
I understand.
I'm not supposed to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would have screwed myself the second time had I just killed him outright and just kept playing because everybody's still shooting at me. Probably as soon as going outside, everybody would have shot at me. Would have been bad.
I heard the fighting. I'm so sorry. Take this reward. I have to go before
Yeah,
another
I'm
trap
not.
arrives. Thank you.
The problem is that, you know, she's still got her problem. It's not like it's going away. So good luck, lady. Yeah.
Oh, and isn't that a cheery thought?
Yeah,
Just
you're
get
not
a few
done.
supplies and I'm gone for good.
Yeah, whatever. Good luck.
Look, we'd be dust except for the fact.
How's it going? You ready to head upstairs? His office is
Absolutely.
upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
Trucks in space. Their motto always cracks me up.
Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you?
Wow.
Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect. All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
I'd want to be in the basement. I like being underground, out of sight, out of mind. Be able to keep tabs on stuff. Make everything efficient as possible while keeping everybody happy. I'm sure that doesn't work all the time.
As for parts, we can
Already
try
doesn't
outsourcing.
work at work.
Do a contract with scavengers.
Sometimes my work is so inefficient it just blows my mind. If I ran my home like my business runs itself, I would be broke. I would be broke.
Remember, it's not just our bottom line. We're also responsible for welfare.
I'm kind of amazed in the future they still have physical buttons on a keyboard. You think it'd all be digital or, you know, hand movements or something by now.
Well, now, the Freestar Ranger.
Yeah, it's amazing how analog everything still is.
Dan, good to see you. I think we're done here, Bridget.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid.
Hello.
Splendid. It's a noble calling, being a Freestar Ranger. We certainly could use more of you. Let's get shall we? Time
Amen.
is money.
It sure
I'm
is.
sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better. That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors.
Always one of those guys. Nice.
Then, I trust that you know what I expect of you. Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind.
Basically, he owns us. That's nice. That doesn't scream corruption at all.
Though what happened after the ship was taken doesn't concern me. What does concern me is making sure that this doesn't happen again.
Maybe you should talk to your security.
Not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can.
Now, what about all the cameras? I mean, we're talking like, again, this is way into the future. You think cameras are actually going to be pretty cheap. You're going to have insane biometrics. You're going to have a crazy vetting process like for the FBI or for black projects with like DARPA and stuff like that for the government. I mean, the vetting that should probably happen up until this point in the future is probably really ridiculous.
Because I told them not to.
And why is that?
It would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in
Yeah, maybe.
fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist.
Yeah, that is a good point. You know, there's even certain markings that can show up on your home. So if someone has robbed you, certain areas have certain kind of groups that collaborate and share information. And yeah, if your home's been hit before, you might want to take a look around, kind of like on your fencing or on like posts outside, or kind of like in the corners, low, like on your siding. Because yeah, people will look for that type of stuff, and that's not super well known. But I had someone telling me that after that their house got hit, and they were advised to take a look at their house, and they did actually find some markings. So they redid part of their fence so they could get rid of that. Yeah, just lets them know, hey, I was able to take something. This is a home that you might maybe get something too.
Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly.
This is why two certain areas seem to get hit over and over again. And the fact that there's a successful theft just makes it more of a target.
Could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know.
That's the first thing I'm thinking. Thinking an inside job, because yeah, the security here, as I said before, should be crazy.
We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all. Frankly, I think that's both
And you don't have
highly
cameras.
unlikely and more than a little suspicious. However, I can't deny there are times when the hangar is empty, so it's not inconceivable the thief could have slipped in unseen.
Taking a whole shift, though, that wouldn't be quiet.
No, nothing at all. It was just a standard HopeTech cargo holder. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. HopeTech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes.
Yeah, but theirs is gold-plated. See, is that everything? Yeah.
Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
You've got a reputation for looking after your own, Mr. Hope. I'm sure the deputy here will keep that in mind.
Is that so? Well, I'm glad to hear it. I've worked hard to make sure that everyone here is well cared for. I'm glad we understand one another.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well,
Neon, huh?
it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on
Hey, can I get a word?
Well, if you people would stop walking around. Oh my word. Can I talk to anybody? Yeah, whatever.
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail. Yeah, me too. So, guess you're headed for Neon.
I'm amazed they don't
There's
have
a ranger
cameras.
stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place. Well, we could talk for an hour about that. The short version would be that crime, law, and justice don't exactly mean the same things there. The badge doesn't carry the same weight on Neon, so you might have to get creative. He's what I'd call a pragmatist. He sees things for what they are. He's also well connected, which means a lot on Neon. You should listen to what he tells you. It'll keep you out of trouble.
Social networks are just about everything. Excuse me, doesn't matter what line of work you're in or yeah, what you've done or what you plan on doing. If you don't have people to help you get there, it's pretty much impossible. It's kind of like you guys on this channel. I mean, here we're creating a community that cares about gaming and what's happening in the gaming space and what companies are doing too. And so we try to cover all of it here.
He should be able to help you out.
Yeah, without you guys,
Well,
the channel's nothing.
We both got work to do. It was good
And
to
if
meet
I
you,
don't
Deputy.
take time to
Thanks again for helping
invest
me
in
out
the
up there.
channel either, also there's nothing here. So yeah, it takes both of us. Yeah, I'm hoping we can get a big enough group eventually where we can help affect the space directly. I think that would be cool. I mean, it'd take hundreds of thousands of us maybe, or millions, but it would be cool to get it there someday.
I'll be taking it easy for a couple of days. Need time to heal up. Then, I need to get back up there and keep an eye out for more pirates. I'm hoping to track one of their ships so I can find their hideout. Guess we could both use a little luck, huh? Yeah, the question of who helped the starship thief is still an open one. Don't you worry. I'll keep an ear to the ground. You be careful in Neon.
8,300. Wow, that's some good money.
Off-world.
Yeah, it's a little weird that nobody saw what happened.
Enjoy
I
your
mean,
visit to Hope Tech.
yeah, this place is huge, and they didn't see anything, and there's no cameras, and there's, I mean, why not? Why not?
If you'll excuse me, I am on duty.
Okay, whatever. She doesn't want to talk. Let's take a look at this. I mean, yeah, the building is massive. The building kind of looks like a NASA place. Bunch of arms, bunch of cranes hooked on rails. Yeah, there's got to be something, I would think. It's just weird.
Mr. Orr's protection. Welfare is my soul.
Too, if you guys are interested in a Starfield hat, you can go ahead and let me know. They're 29 bucks. I was seeing that, oh, this is a pretty nice restroom. I was seeing there wasn't any real Starfield merchandise, and so for those that are interested, go ahead and let me know. You can find me at Twitch, Don't Tread on Thee, and leave a whisper, or you can leave a comment down below on the video at Gaming Garbage 22 on YouTube.
Just keep it holstered. We'll get along fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was weird. There's really no Starfield merchandise, barely at all. I found like a shirt and some pretty cheap stuff. So yeah, I wanted to make something quality. And I'm a big hat guy. I love hats. I wear them all the time. I'll lose my hair too, but that's okay. Just speeding up the process just to get it over with. But ultimately, yeah, I did think it was kind of weird. It's like, why isn't there anything out there? Not a lot of posters, not a lot of shirts, no hoodies, no hats that I could find.
Okay.
Maybe some are coming, but...
Some rules. If there's one place there's some law and order in this town, it's here. Don't even think about stealing anything. No haggling. The price is the price. And might be some other rules. Don't be an ass. Well, hardly any. Someone gets himself stabbed in the gutter, security will be all over that. And grand theft, big stuff, maybe even a ranger will get involved. But security's got better things to do than look into every petty squabble. I didn't start this way. Got myself robbed a few times, swindled a couple. So now I look out for number one. And it's not like there's anywhere else on this rock to buy weapons. You may be thinking this place is a dump, but the hardware isn't. Lots of customers pass through. We got something for everyone. That's what I'm here for.
Excuse me. Oh, whoa. A mag would be cool. It's a really good chunk of money, though. Man, yeah, I'm gonna have to upgrade my weapons, because some of these are really nice. That's a shotgun? Really? Yeah, the difference, because here's the other one. It's a 65. And that's a 40. What a difference. I think it shoots the same. And it's got the same fire rate. Oh, this has armor-piercing rounds. That makes sense. Yeah, I need to upgrade my stuff. Nothing is super good here. Because, yeah, the one I got is like, it's nothing. It's horrible. Even that's a 42, which is really good. Range sucks. It's a little better. I think I'll buy that. And 126 for a shotgun? Yeah, that's 82. That's even with mods on it. And that's 10% damage against humans, and it's just, it's junk. Yeah, 14. Oh my word. Yeah. I like this thing. I really do. But, yeah, I'm gonna sell it. Ooh, that hurts. Wow, 90. Yeah, I'm gonna want that shotgun too. Something. Just, yeah, more power. Gotta have it. Just hate there's no mods. And most of this stuff I can upgrade too. So that's interesting. There's definitely some quality issues, like almost like the damage itself is also kind of like a random drop, where you might get 20 or you might get something else. And I'm not talking about just like semi-auto versus automatic. There seems to be definitely like an increase, because like my shotgun, it's just like a 2-stage trigger for a double barrel. That's it. Good helmets. Nope. Packs. Nope. Nothing good for spacesuits either. Aid. Nope. Used coffee. Hey, great. Alrighty. Ooh, cool. That's got some Damascus steel in it. That's pretty cool. When the heck did I get this? I don't even remember. Yeah, this thing's a piece of junk. Alrighty. That should be enough. Alrighty.
Pardon. Excuse me.
Do they have a service guy? No. They still don't, huh? You know, I would think Neon would be bigger.
As long as you keep the peace, you're good.
I feel like I've just seen a piece of it. Oh, wow, look at the ship in there. That's huge. Well, this one's huge, too. Yeah, look at the size of that. Shroud Eklund. Yeah, yeah, the ship is... Oh, that's her ship, I think. Can I enter? No. Wow, yeah. Now she's got a really nice ship. Dang. It's a little beat up. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Space dust or whatever. So yeah, this place isn't huge. I think there'd maybe only be a few hundred that actually live here. And then there'd be like more kind of, you know, ranchers and stuff for food and whatever. You know what I want? I would love to have some stuff in the game where you're able to have like miniguns on your ship. I mean, it would have to be some close range stuff, but I have like a minigun rail gun. Like a rail minigun would be cool. You get some great power off of that. Yeah, these ships actually look finished. Wow, look at that. That is stupid big. That's really cool. Yeah, how could they just take a whole ship out of here? That doesn't make any sense. And then that's the hangar where they build them. But yeah, that's crazy. the size of that. That's bonkers, man. That's bonkers. And yeah, no security turrets. I mean, this is supposed to be the biggest, right? Well, one of the biggest things in the universe, in the galaxy, you know. And there's no security cameras. Wow, this ship is insane. Yeah, there's no security cameras. Security's actually quite light. There's no security turrets anywhere. It's just weird. It's just kind of weird. I mean, that's certainly not how I would run my facility. And he does really trust his guys. Oh, yeah, the size of that ship. It doesn't look finished. Missing more rockets on the back of that. Yeah, it just seems a little off. Credits out. Because yeah, you'd expect with somebody that can build this amount of infrastructure could afford some security. Yeah, it's just kind of shocking. Whoa, what happened? Man, there's a lot of good stuff on this place. You know, I kind of want to check out the cave. You know, Lion and I were chatting about caves and just how hunting bone mane. That don't sound good. Yeah, we're talking about the caves and how they're quite a disappointment in this game. And I'm hoping I can find one that's different. You know, that's unique. Like I was finally able to, that's good. I was finally able to find like a different lab, which was cool. And a different mining facility. And so that was nice. I mean, at least there was something, right? But a lot of the places, you know, a lot of this procedural generation, it's too repetitive, you know, for my personal liking. Yeah, hold on. I'm not here to pick a fight with anybody. Ooh, what is that? Oh, something was flying back there. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Don't mind me. Yeah, whatever's over there, man, is flipping huge. Yeah, these things are flipping everywhere. I don't know, do you think we can take on a bowmane or whatever? They don't look very nice. Yeah, it threw this thing around like it was nothing. Holy smokes. Yeah, no, they're not nice. Not at all. Just kills everything in sight. Oh yeah, it just killed all of these things. Yeah, it's a bit of a hostile planet, man. Alright. Alright, folks. Let me take a look at this cave. I did find a cave that was really cool. It had these huge, deep blue crystals. And I'm thinking, oh man, I found something cool. I found something unique. You know, what is it? And I couldn't interact with it. It was just there. And it's like, what a bummer. Really? Like, I can't do anything. What a disappointment. Yeah, like these. You know, the crystals? You're like, ooh, man, that's cool. And you can't do anything. And why is that? Like, they totally missed an opportunity. Now, I recognize these. Okay, these are old assets from, like, Skyrim. You know, even, like, Oblivion and Fallout 4. I mean, they've used those forever. But yeah, I'm disappointed they didn't do anything. And then these structures are also quite small. Can't scan that. Stupid. Wow, what? Something killed a whole bunch down here. Are they frozen? What's going on? But yeah, this is the whole cave. It's just teeny. You know what I mean? It's just teeny. And yeah, their caves are just, unfortunately,
Scanner pick
you know,
up
just
anything fun?
kind of worthless. They don't do anything. I mean, that's it. That's the whole cave right there. What a bummer. Because, man, some of the other caves, and we also had some of these crazy, like, catacombs. And we also had, like, graves, and we had, like, mausoleums and stuff. I mean, do you remember that? You know, going in, you're going to see a bunch of skeletons and some, like, crazy dead witch skeleton queen thing, and those were exciting. This thing is beefed up. Oh yeah. But yeah, what we get now, there's a lot of those kind of Bethesda things that were in past games that aren't in this one, and I think that's really unfortunate. I think it's certainly missing some of that. Because maybe I wouldn't want everything from all of their games to be in this one, but I would expect a lot of the kind of fun or interesting things in their previous games to be implemented in some way, in some mechanical fashion, into Starfield, and we don't see all of those. We also don't see as many factions so far. We also don't see as many things, and then too, the thing that also is a bummer for me is with the Xbox leak, which I'll chat about that during gaming news. We only saw that Starfield is going to get one DLC, and I think that too is a bummer. I think that's a lost opportunity. They have a world where they could build and do so much, and we don't get that. And if this is how they're doing Starfield, I really worry if there's going to be another Starfield, like Starfield 2. Because I would like to see a new IP. And everybody, a lot of us were very excited about a new IP for Bethesda. They haven't had one in 25 years, but I don't want this to be a one-off. I mean, this is one of my favorite type of themes for a game is space. the exploration and combat and tech and just the sheer vastness. Woo! I was hoping we didn't crash there. Yeah, the next one to come out is Elder Scrolls 6. And I guarantee you, if Elder Scrolls 6 is not an improved Skyrim, Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be a letdown. Because for quite a few people, this game is a letdown. And I gotta agree that there are definitely some things that should have been done better. And I think they also missed the mark on a few things. I still think the game is really good. I really enjoy it, but this probably wouldn't be a game I would pour like hundreds of hours in. I'd probably pour like 100 or a couple hundred hours, but I wouldn't try to complete and do everything, because there's points in this game where it's not worth checking every cave. It's not worth exploring the planets. It's not worth trying to survey everything. Maybe if you need some quick cash. But really, from an exploration standpoint, yeah, this game does miss it. Because, yeah, you don't find extra outposts. There's probably some out there, I'm sure. But, yeah, I just think they missed it, unfortunately. Alrighty. I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back.
So, Miss Stay Up Late Reading Under the Covers? Did you learn anything new from your book last night?
Don't pretend to be mad at me. I know you aren't really. I learned that back on Earth, people used to use the stars to navigate. That's so cool. But I guess it only worked because they just lived on one planet. And that sounds boring.
Remind me one of these days to tell you the tale of a certain Solomon Coe, and where his stargazing landed him.
Alright, folks, I'm back. Yeah, overall, I'm probably at a 7 with this game. And the reason I give it a 7 is because the exploration, I just think, is a missed mark for the game. And then there's other type of locations in the game that I just think should be there. Or there should be like a wider variety, and we just don't have that. But this is the smoothest game they've ever made. I think the game visually is also very beautiful. I think too, it's The character animations are also very good compared to other Bethesda games. We gotta jump a little bit. Woo. And I like too some of the new things that they added, so. And some of the things that they did keep, like powers. I think having powers is actually really neat. And there's quite a few of those. And they still have their whole skill tree. And then they've added the ship combat. Some aspects of exploration, space stations, other spaceships. They've added a thing of smuggling and boarding enemy ships. And then shipbuilding too. All of those I think are really wonderful. I think they really make a huge facet for the game. Yeah, no resources. That's crazy. Yeah, some of the other things that just aren't in there. And two, everything is too far away, you know? And I gotta run everywhere. If you're gonna make everything far away, you need to provide a way for me to get there. Because time is limited. And then, too, I think some of the menus need to be streamlined. So yeah, it's a really strong 7, probably almost an 8 for me. And I still think people quit too early. I still think people didn't have the right level of expectations for this game. Because they can only make... Bethesda can only make Bethesda games. They can't make CD Projekt Red. They can't make Hello Games. They can't, you know... That's not who they are. So they're gonna make the games based off of what they... Wow, this is kind of neat. I can see why they call it Neon. That's pretty cool. Is this an oil rig? Because, yeah, there's no resources. Wow, yeah, I think it's... Yeah, it is just an oil rig. That's crazy! So the whole planet is water. That's bonkers.
There's nothing in those settled systems quite like Neon. Crazy, terrible, but never dull Neon.
Hey, what can I do for you? I'm sure you can find something you like.
Well, it's kind of like the, actually, that's almost exactly like the Crimson Fleet ship that I have. That thing is a monster. Wow, look at the engines on that. That's crazy. Wow. That's huge. You must be able to get these pretty big. I mean, what's the biggest ship you can make? Oh, hey, I could have put a bracket in there. Oh, that would have been cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, no problem.
Let me see if I can tweak anything with my ship parts. So this is mine. Woo, this is what I got. It's loaded to the gills as much as it can be. Oh, let's see. I've basically maxed out my drive, my reactor, and I can't add anymore unless I get a bigger class of ship. So what are you gonna do? Because, yeah, I don't think I can upgrade anything else. Because I would love a bigger reactor, but I think I got as big as I can go. Ooh, a 4,000, huh? Ooh, 30 light years. That would be very nice. And it makes me fat, but you know, let's do it. I like it. Any better shields? Ooh, a 40. 40 would be really nice. Let's do that too. Yeah, I'm losing my mobility, but that's alright. I just gotta be more aggressive when I fight. Alrighty, boy, how much is that gonna cost me? 20k. That's a good chunk of money. What about weapons? Yeah, there's not too much. Yeah, I think that's about as good as I'm gonna get. Alrighty. Boy, having the upgraded drive though, that's nice. 30 light years. I like it. Yeah, and I'm almost there. I wonder, oops. Let's go to, shipbuilder. Go to add. Just need something little to put on the end. Ooh, that's expensive. Regen rate is nice. Well, what do I got on there now? Yeah, I don't have any of these. Oh. I got this one. Regen rate is 10%. Maybe that's the best one I got. Oh man, that'd be nice. Reactors. How much do they weigh? Mass is 47. What was the other one? Oh yeah, they're bigger. Never mind. Different gear. Nah. That's okay. Better engines? I might be maxed out on that too. That's my 3000. That's and then yeah, that's a class B. So I'm getting into that too, where I'm basically maxing out my ability to get bigger stuff. Cause it's here, but I just can't do it yet. What a bummer. Alrighty. Yeah, this is stupid. There's guns that cost more than this. A lot of them cost more than this. $2,400, that's all this thing is. I think that's a real disappointment. I should totally tweak this ship, though. That would be cool. Alrighty. I'm content.
There's nothing in your settled systems quite like Neon.
Wow.
Crazy, terrible, but never dull Neon.
The second you step.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. Try to run, and we open fire. So, what was your plan, Nisha? Smuggle the Aurora into Aquila City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, was all. Honest mistake, right?
You don't forget something. Yeah, that could kill you.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayou's job. Now, shut up and start walking.
Move it. Let's go. Security's got
Can I
its
go with
eyes
y'all?
on Saburo Okadigbo. That guy's trouble for the status quo.
I'm just so...
Yeah, you got that right. Oh, we're an Asian country. That's hilarious. Neon fisheries.
Neon. Some people love it. I spent too much time trying to stop bad guys here.
Those are the actual fish in the
Whole place
water.
just gives me a headache.
Hey, Reliant Medical. Good job. Ball Hotel. Wow, look at this place. It's like Vegas. It's even got the arched ceiling. That's crazy. Wow, what is this? Oh yeah, I took a job, I think. Yeah. The Mining League?
I even bring Corey here.
See?
Why would
I
they have a
told you.
mining league?
Look at this place. Ridiculous, right?
It's all
Why would
water.
someone open a mining supplies business on an ocean planet?
That's what I was just saying,
I can't
bro.
believe this place is still open. I give it a few more
I
months
know.
before this loser
I think it's
packs it in.
crazy.
don't
Good talking
be
with
such
you,
a
folks.
jerk. We should look around and see if there's something.
It's a
we can
wonderful
buy.
day, my friend. Welcome, welcome, my friend. It's been a long time since I've seen a new face. The first time I laid eyes on this building, I felt the same way. You see, when I opened this shop, I had grand ambitions of creating a mining supply empire on Volai. Yet here I am, only a few years later, pockets empty, and my business on the verge of closure. It is a sad day.
That's true capitalism, folks. You have an opportunity. It's not guaranteed, right? And I feel like sometimes people are trying to find a key so that they can open the door of opportunity, when in reality the door's open. You just have to figure out how to turn the knob and open it. Because opportunity is kind of elusive sometimes. Probably a lot of the time. And getting started is difficult. And maintaining it is difficult too. And some people just maybe aren't willing to do the work.
But I wouldn't
But
want
like
to impose.
opportunity is not a completely locked door.
hope I haven't.
I would agree certain aspects of opportunity are closed to you and I,
Certainly, my friend.
but it doesn't have to stay that way. And so it's kind of like leveling up. If you can start somewhere and work your way up, you get more and more opportunities. And opportunities aren't... it's pretty powerful. Excuse me. Opportunities don't last forever either. They have a time limit. Like a simple one is my wife went shopping for some clothes for our boys, and she saw some shoes. When she came back, they were gone. So someone else had already bought them. And so she had an opportunity, but she didn't take it, and so she lost the ability to buy those shoes. She just believed they would still be there. Oops. Yeah, nothing is guaranteed. And yeah, if you let opportunities go,
You would do that for a
well,
total stranger?
you let them go,
Bless
I
you, my
guess.
friend. Bless you. I've come up with an idea that I'm hoping will generate a lot of interest in my business, and you were the final element that was missing. If you could bring these flyers to some of the other vendors in Neon, it would explain how we can improve our businesses as a group. Many in Neon keep to their own, and I believe this is why we failed. James Newell and his Merchant Alliance friends are on the right track, but all they do is spend their time complaining, never solving. We must unify, band together, and help each other out. Then, when one of us falls, the others can reach down and help him rise from the dust. In the meantime, we would refer people to each other's shops, perhaps even promote sales together. It would benefit us all. Wonderful. Simply wonderful. You have no idea the weight you have lifted from my shoulders.
Well,
I
it still has to work
appreciate
first.
your help. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please let me know. I hope handing out those flyers isn't too much trouble.
One thing I think would be really cool is if you could actually get some of the pictures, like from Displayed or something, because some of them are kind of cool looking.
Yeah?
Oh, come on, man.
And I think they're the original, maybe concept art for the game.
But ocean.
I wouldn't be surprised. Terra Brew, nice. Excusez-moi.
They do say the hardest part is showing up.
Am I even going the right way? Let's pass out these flyers first. Yeah, this should be a small job.
We have choice accommodations at reasonable.
Welcome to the Hotel Volai.
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised that our luxury That's the first. My hotel is completely free from administrative influence, so you can rest assured that you'll be actually getting the best value for your credits.
Yeah, there's less overhead.
Indeed it does. And all it took was a dash of your ingenuity to make it happen. But that's a story for another time. So,
Alrighty.
can I book you a room for the night?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, thanks. I'll definitely give this some thought. It couldn't hurt. Maybe after you've rented a room for a few nights, I might let you in on my secret. For now, it'll just have to remain a mystery. Sorry. I just need some time to see if I can trust you. You mean the stuff Bayou leaves out of the brochures? Neon has 4 main districts. The ones where Bayou wants you to spend your credits are Bayou Plaza and Ikuchi Market. Those are the glitzy parts of town. Bayou Plaza is the section outside my doors, from the trade tower to the spaceport. Ikuchi Market runs from the Starport terminal to Ryujin Tower. Not quite as glamorous as the plaza, but still expensive. Then there's Upside, running the perimeter of the upper platform. Probably not the best spot for tourists. Finally, you have the Underbelly, the working class's domain under our feet. Not much down there, but industry and a few random shops. Oh, you noticed that little thing? Yeah, that's Bayou's crown jewel. First of all, you have the Astral Lounge, flowing with Aurora, attracting every tourist within light years of Oli. Then you have exorbitantly priced offices for every megacorp, besides Ryujin, with Xenofresh Fisheries square at the top. And like the cherry at the top of his ego sundae, Bayou's got his private penthouse. I don't even want to think about what goes on up there.
Drugs and parties.
No, I don't think so. Ebside's filled with a few decent clubs, like Madame Sauvage's place and Euphorica. You should check them out. Just watch your back. It's gang territory, which means Neon security tends to ignore what goes on in there.
Ooh, that's horrible.
Most of the underbelly is taken up by Xenofresh and Generdyne's facilities, but there are a few hidden gems you might want to check out. Actually, I'd recommend checking out Off-World Eats. Cosmos and Lee run that place. They're a couple of great guys. Sounds good. To tell you the truth, not really. And that's one of the consequences with the arrangement between Administrator Bayou and myself. He won't hassle me, but there's nothing I can do about my guests being hassled. The last tenant I had was arrested for spitting on the street. As you can imagine, business is not exactly booming. Luckily, I have more than enough capital to cover my expenses, but it still sucks.
Well, capital doesn't last forever.
Yep. I've gotten... Are you planning on an extended stay or just one? Fantastic. That'll give you plenty of time to enjoy Neon.
I won't use it, though. See if she can tell me her secret now.
Maybe after you've rented a room for a few nights. I might
Dude,
let
lady.
you in on my secret. For now, it'll...
Fine.
Sorry. I just need some time to see if I...
Alrighty.
Remember, we always have plenty of amazing rooms at reasonable...
I feel like the game has implemented like kind of like a time effect for certain stuff, which is interesting. So yeah, things kind of take time to get into things instead of just working through the correct dialogue to get to what you want. You know, like what I was trying there. That sounds fun. Upside, enhance. Wow, yeah, this is big.
Clover over at Kelcorp, she's too good.
Nice hat.
Sounds like she's trying to help someone or something. Honestly, kind of tuned her out.
Hey, I should tell Luigi about that guy. Man, look at that hat, folks. Oh my goodness. You know, hey, if you think it's cool, whatever. But man, that's over the top. That's crazy. The thing that sucks too is like I have to walk through a door to get through a loading screen, and I can't just walk in. You know, New Atlantis, you can just kind of walk in and chat with folks, but not this place. Every single place has doors, and that's kind of tough. I wish they were more like the Trade Authority.
Need something? Yeah? Buying, selling, or moving? Alright, smartass, let's cut the bullshit. You either walked into the TA to buy some goods, sell some goods, or have some liberated goods taken off your hands for a reasonable price. So, instead of wasting my time making me explain how the business world works, let's get a move on. Getting caught? By who? Neon Security doesn't give a crap, and the Freestar Rangers here are a joke. Look, let's stop playing games. We both know what I'm talking about. Now, what'll it be? Not interested.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not here to rattle any cage. On the
Good
rare
grief.
occasion that I've run into something that's red hot, Ranger Price swings by as a follow-up. We put our heads together and figure it out. It's never really been a problem. You can ask him if you like. Then here I thought you were just wasting my time.
So far. I'll buy one bullet. Let's see, anything good. I'll buy a heavy particle. Packs. Wow.
Not interested. Nah, I don't think I want to get mixed up in that. If you find anything else, make sure you bring it to me.
Yeah, he's got a really big shop for not doing much. What's this? Can't even read it. Okay, what the frick?
All she ever wanted was mine.
Wow, what is that?
Get it? Yeah, you get it. Sticks, you're laughing under that thing. I can tell.
I'm sorry. I didn't.
If you're here to buy, take a look around the shop. Just keep your hands where I can see them.
Hey! His old man from Freedom Land's in retirement. He's got his eye patch.
My store, my rules. If
Man,
you don't
everybody's
like it,
kind of
talk to
dicks here.
Sticks. He runs our complaints department. That's more like it. You know, I'm sick and tired of people coming in here and treating Sticks like he's some kind of sideshow exhibit. I mean, look at that graffiti they sprayed onto his chassis. If I could find the asshole who did that, I'd make him pay for the paint removal.
I'll pay for it. What a question.
I know you'll be surprised, but thanks to my sparkling personality, I don't exactly have the easiest time making friends. That means I spend
could
a lot
change
of time
that,
talking
Frank.
to sticks. And Model A robots, they're not really programmed for casual conversation. The net result is I end up talking to a machine and looking like I'm out of my mind. Hell, maybe I am. I knew a guy a few years ago who ran up a hell of a tab with me. Now, I'm talking thousands of credits, but at least he'd make regular payments. One day the payments stopped, so I tracked him down. Found out he got mixed up with an Aurora dealer and fell from the upper platform. Since I had a legit claim, the city awarded me his property, which amounted to the contents of a storage container. Guess what I found inside? Took me a few months to scrounge up the parts, but I'd say I did a pretty decent job getting Styx up and running. You'd do that? Huh. Look, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that I'm not the most popular guy on the block, and that suits me fine. But this person took it too far, made it personal. I'm not about to let some delinquent hassle the only friend that I have. I appreciate the offer, but it isn't about the money. The lowlife that did this to my buddy...
It's about payback.
Warlord. You can probably find him somewhere near Euphorica. Scare the crap out of this punk, and it'll teach all the Ebside lunatics that nobody messes with me and the Styx.
Ebside, huh?
I don't need any handouts.
Yeah, everybody is,
Warlord's one of the disciples. One of Neon's street gangs that claims it owns Ebside. A few years back, the gang tried to break in here and rob my place, but Styx put one of them down and sent another to Reliant on a stretcher. He and his buddies have been harassing me ever since, mostly by scaring away my customers and stealing my deliveries. Warlord still swears he'll get even with me. And he came pretty damn close when he somehow managed to disable Styx and sprayed him with paint. It feels like it's only a matter of time before he gets past Styx, and I'm done for.
What a bomb.
I've got more than you can handle.
Yeah, with all the customers you don't get.
You ever get nightmares, Styx? About the war?
I'm sorry. I did not understand your...
Alrighty. Freestar Rangers.
Don't you have something?
So yeah, it looks like I gotta do jobs for these people, and then they'll be willing to talk.
Housing here is so expensive.
Apartments, I'm good.
But Administrator Bayou came by.
Oh, yeah?
His Majesty decided to come down from his throne and walk amongst us peasants? What did he want?
He said he wanted to personally thank us for our contributions to the city and hopes for our continued support. I'm sorry.
Our contributions? Those taxes we pay are a sham, so he can line his ivory trade tower with another layer of gold. Makes me sick. Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time. Sieghart's Outfitters? Oh, come on. You don't have to pretend you haven't been to his poor excuse for a store off of Bayou Plaza. Rosa Newell is my wife. We own this place together. Oh, I don't have a problem with this place. My problem is Siegert himself. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon security to keep his place safe. A lot of the merchants in Neon belong to a small merchants alliance. It's nothing formal. It's just a bunch of us getting together to air our grievances and watch each other's backs. By standing up to the lowlifes who come in here expecting me to just hand over all of my money, I refuse to be run out of business or be forced to pay protection. Everyone has a choice. Some are simply more difficult than others. The only way to fight Neon security is if all the merchants unify and push back on these unreasonable rules. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy. I'd say the majority of the guards are rotten, and the few who aren't simply take a paycheck and look the other way. They have Neon completely under their control.
Oh man, apathy's horrible for a job like
doesn't even
that.
maintain a presence here. If it wasn't for the Freestar Rangers outpost, there wouldn't be a shred of justice in this entire city.
Then why be there?
Neon almost, 20 years ago? I had gotten a job at Xenofresh through a friend and started working on the loading docks.
Right after the war.
After a few years, they moved me up to Kazanbass processing. And that's where I met Rosa for the first time. She was my supervisor, but we hit it off right away. It wasn't long before we decided to quit Xenofresh, get married, and start our own business. We've been in love ever since.
Huh, cool.
Here, let me see that. Oh, not a bad idea. I might be onto something here. Thanks for bringing this to me. Oh, okay, yeah. That'd be extremely helpful. I honestly don't know what to say. Fair enough. Just be careful when you're dealing with Siegert. He can be surprisingly unreasonable when he's cornered. The first time I brought up the subject, we got into a huge argument. Siegert said he had every intention of paying Neon security and that it was final. After that, I tried to speak to him a few times, but he's always been too busy to spend the time to sit down and have a decent conversation. It's obvious he has no intentions of talking to me anymore. I honestly don't know what I did to make him so angry with me. No problem.
He's got quite a bit of inventory. Yeah. Boy, yeah, there is nothing special here. Oh, yeah. I'd just like me to wear that. Pancho Villa, the elite. Oh boy. Get ready for COVID 3.0, folks. It'll be exciting. That's a new hat. Notes, huh? That's right.
Watch. I had to chase more zone heads out of here today.
Welcome to Newell's. Let me know. Oh my, do I? That's awful. I should be taking better care of my customers. You'll have to excuse me. With all the ruckus my husband's been making at the Merchant Alliance meetings, it's difficult to get any rest. Poor old man has himself mixed up in a foolish crusade against Dietrich Sieghart, who he's angry at for paying off Neon security. I don't believe he is, no. I think my husband has Dietrich all wrong. He's probably doing what he has to do to survive. Just,
most people do.
Please don't tell James I said that. I don't
And
want
to
him to
some
think
people
his
are
own
just
wife's
different.
Doubting him.
You know, we should see how people solve problems as the way they need to solve it. And sometimes our way of doing things is not always what's best for everybody else. Sometimes people need to do things differently. And too, sometimes that's just how they gotta do stuff. So, it's not a personal attack against you or me or like anybody else or some ideal that you hold. It's just they gotta do things differently, and we don't know all of the ins and outs of their lives or their circumstances.
I have no idea. Anytime the subject comes up, it turns into an argument. Frankly, he's so obsessed with this Dietrich situation, I don't think he's listening to me at all. It's just a feeling that I have about it. I'm sure he's paying off Neon security because he has no choice. He can't afford to fight back like my husband expects. Well, thank you. I can't remember the last time a total stranger walked. It would be so lovely to see my James happy again. He used to smile at me all the time, you know. Now all I see is worry on his face. I suppose you can speak with him about it if you like. But perhaps you'd like to browse our store a bit before you do? Oh, he'll be so upset for me telling you this. But James and I used to work on the Chasm Bass line at Xenofresh. We didn't do any of the Aurora extraction, just dealt with the leftovers. I was a supervisor on the line, and when the alarm went up that it had been stopped, I investigated. I find James inside a storage vat, up to his shoulders in stinky fish guts, and blind as a bat. The gut got in his eyes, you see. I had to walk him to the showers, strip his work clothes, and hose him down. When he saw me standing there, he turned bright red. After the shift ended, we went out for a Terra Brew and talked. A year later, we were married. Better times. Better times. Dietrich is actually quite a lovely man, though lately he's been under a lot of pressure, which has made him rather bitter. When we first opened our business here in Ikuchi Market, he was actually very helpful. Offered us advice. Didn't treat us like competition at all. I'm sorry, I just don't believe Dietrich is doing anything wrong paying off Neon security. Unfortunately, my husband is convinced that fighting City Hall... That would be lovely.
I'm guessing it's the same stuff. Probably. Yeah, it's the same stuff.
Thank you for stopping by. I don't want you to get upset. But if you want to
word is the Borealis, you know, the DJ. Well, she's moping around because she lost something important.
Oh man, I should go to bed. Oh wow, I've been streaming longer than I thought too. Well, we'll have to pick up on Neon later. Man, what a mess though. What a mess. Well, folks, of course, thanks for tuning in. You can always find me over at Twitch at Don't Tread on Thee. I don't have a regular streaming schedule. I just stream when I can. But if you guys ever want to hang out in the chat and chat it up or just watch me live, go for it. Also, if that doesn't work out for you for whatever reason, you can always find me over at YouTube at GamingGarbage22. And I got plenty of content there. I do quite a bit of things for the channel, but the overall arching theme is to care and invest in you folks, and of course, to talk about the gaming industry. And the reason I want to talk about the gaming industry is because I think it's gone downhill for quite some time. And I think ultimately, if there's enough of us, we can make a difference. We can influence the industry to be good again at some point. Or at least get some of it back like with what it used to be. Also, too, if you really like Starfield and you're interested, I still have some hats available. They're $29 plus shipping. I use ShipX, which is the cheapest option to ship it anywhere. So I shipped from Oregon to Georgia for someone that bought a hat, and it was $4.50. That's pretty cheap shipping. And I provide my own boxes and packages. You just got to mail me the money order, and then yeah, I ship you the hat. So if you're interested, go ahead and let me know. You can leave me a whisper on Twitch, or you can go ahead and leave a comment down on the video. Hope you guys are doing well. Hang in there. Times are tough for everybody. Just remember to be graceful. You know, give people the opportunity to doubt. Just like between James and Rosa, you know, which person do you want to be? Because really how you interact with people is going to change how they respond back to you. And sometimes it takes a while for people to warm up to you, but they want to make sure they can trust you first. And so take the time to invest. Be kind and polite. You never know who they really are. So, hang in there, folks. We'll see you on the next one.